Hey air signs, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Magic, and we're going to get into the December reading. I'm going to start with Gemini, and then I'm going to put the timestamps in time. I can't talk to save my life. Timestamps in the description box below. I swear to God. You know, one thing about me, that's another reason why I was like, you know what, let me start a YouTube channel, because me in public speaking, and eventually I'm gonna show my face, but me in speaking, like, I feel like I have a lot of thoughts, but I can't always put them out, you know, to be conveyed by others. So this is another reason why I decided to start this channel. But anyways, we're gonna get started with Gemini and move on from there. Okay. Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading, honey. So we're about to get to this tea. We're about to get to this tea. You know, you can always change things. You know, nothing's written in stone. Really, your future is not written in stone. At least I don't believe. But, you know, whatever your beliefs are, that is going to be your reality. And you can change that at any time. You could be at a point to where you kind of just want to, like, change up the scenery in your life, change up your reality, you know, a little bit. But, you know, I always believe, I'm the type of person always believe, purpose is, that doesn't change. But how we go about achieving that purpose, that is changeable. And I don't believe anything is set in stone. That's what I'm really, okay, I know I'm like doing tarot card readings, but I'm the type of person who would rather show different scenarios and different possibilities, because you can do whatever you want. Like, nothing is set in stone. You know what I mean? That's why, you know, tarot readings, psychic readings, you know, to a degree, they can be a hindrance if you overdo it. You know what I mean? Because if you allow someone to tell you who you are, what's going to happen at this given point in time, you don't give yourself to be the own driver or the own director of your own story. That is what, you know, you need to be doing in life, is being the director of your own story and being the star of your own show. Okay, you are the narrator. Okay, and you are the what do you call that? People who write books. Whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, you know, you just really have to be that person to say, hey, this is what I want in my life, and this is what's going to happen, and then work towards it. You know, you don't let other people tell you. This card keeps coming up, so I'm going to put it out there. You can always rewrite the story. Always. That is all the time. You don't always have to go with what people say or however your life is going right now. You can put the brakes to that at any time. Okay? See, you deserve, it's in reverse, but you deserve sugar, not salt. Okay, and this is almost like when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's how I feel. Like, when I see this, this is what I say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And I honestly feel like that's what you need to do. If you don't like whatever is going on in your life right now, you definitely need to take what's happening and make lemonade out of it. Okay? And put a whole bunch of sugar in that bitch too. And send me a glass, because I love lemonade. It's one of my favorite drinks, you know. But, you know, mix the sweet with the tangy. You know, just make life what it is that you want it to be. Honestly, you really have to do that. That's the magic about life. And that's the magic about living. If you're not constantly creating your story, then what is the point? What's the point, really, to be living? Are you just gonna be sitting here and let life happen to you? Like, what is that? Like, what kind of living is that? Like, why? Okay, so I'll just leave that alone. All right. Slow down and celebrate yourself, okay? You see this person? Indulgence, okay? And I don't see this as overindulgence. I just feel like this is something that you need to do for you know what I mean? Indulge into yourself. Give to yourself. Make yourself so full of, strength. You know what I mean? Because food is nurturing, right? Food gives you the nutrients to thrive, to grow, for your hair to grow, for your nails to get strong, for your skin to be supple and soft. Like, you need these different nutrients, you know what I mean, to sustain life. And your nutrients is you being the director of your own film, your own story. Hell, you could possibly be needing to change your diet too. Eating a little bit healthier, you know what I mean? You may be low on energy. You may be a little bit more exhausted than you normally would be. Okay, we'll see what comes out here for y'all. Message in a bottle. Why? And between worlds. Honestly, this gives me the feeling of, it's like one of those things where you just like break down and you don't have no one else to cry out to, but you're just like, why? Why, God? Why me? Why is my life like that? I feel like you're looking for a divine answer, or a divine some kind of divine spiritual, like, I don't know, like being struck by lightning type thing. And honestly, sometimes it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. It's us. You know what I mean? It's the self, You have your own power a lot of times. And a lot of times we always look to outside sources, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it, because, I like to work with spirits from time to time. But there was a point in time where I had to stop, because I had like some altars, and I had like really big altars, and I had to stop that. And I had to say, you know what? I need to get back to me. I need to get back to, my own individual power. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's still you. You know what I mean? Regardless of what energy you're tapping in to aid you, that communication is still you at the end of the day. So you need to get back to your own power. And it's not always like, being like, God, why? Why me? It's not really a woe is me. You know what I mean? It's how can I be better? How can I do better? How can I treat myself better? Hangman. Hangman is actually a good position to be in. You know why? Because Hangman, it allows you to be in a place where you can see things from different perspectives, okay? Not just a one, point of view. It allows you to see things in many different lights, and it causes you to slow down. It's just almost like a meditation card, but this is also an enlightenment card. I feel like this upside down, your brain and this halo around her, those to me are like the roots, right? And the roots are what makes the plant grow. And when you water the soil, the roots soak up the water, and it continues to cause the plant to thrive. And I honestly think that you being in a place where you can change your perspective and see things in different in different ways, separate from how you've been viewing them. This is going to be very important to you. Also, I feel like head over heart. That's what I feel like. It's a head over heart, or balancing your your head and your heart. You know what I mean? Balancing logic with passion. You know, they work. Everything works equally together. You know what I mean? You can't be on too far on one end and too short on another end. That's when things become unbalanced. And I definitely think that you need to balance your emotions with your head space. Balance your heart space with your head space. You know what I mean? And don't be too far on each end. You know, it's an equal balance between the two. What else? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a balance. Honestly, you know what I mean? You may be thinking way too much, you know what I mean, without enough passion and without enough action. You know what I mean? Like, you may be thinking this is what I need to do, you know what I mean, to change my circumstances, but it's like you can't just be woe is me on the couch all damn day thinking about the things that you want to change or need to change and just not do it. You know what I mean? Not have the passion enough to do it. Like, how's that gonna work? Like, what is the point of calling out to God if you ain't gonna, you know, you know, stop thinking about it and be more active about it. That's why I said this has to be a balance between the heart and the mind. You know, balance between thinking about something and acting upon something. It has to be an equal give and take. All right, Spirit, is there anything else we can tell Gemini so we can some closing thoughts? Let's see. Oh, there we go. One more card. Oh, no, that's too many. I can't take that much. Just give me, you know, a card that summarizes all that, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, Spirit. What is this? Okay. Yep, time for a change. Wheel of Fortune. You know, that wheel keeps turning. Wheels keep, just like, that's Dory. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Oh my God, I'm a fool. But anyway, so the Wheel of Fortune is about change, right? What goes up must come down. You know, things are going to be moving. Things are going to be progressing, but you know what I mean? You have to give it that push. You know what I mean? Like on a bike, wheels don't spin on their own. Like, you got to get on that bitch and pedal, right? That's the only way things are going to change, is if you actively put in the work to do so. I want to, this will be the ending because this kind of goes with that card. But anyway, 5 of Cups. Yeah, like be over it, you know, crying about spilled milk. What's done is done. What's in the past is in the past. No need to, you know, overindulge in, you know, feeling sorry for ourselves, because there's 2 other cups behind you. You know, this is not the end all be all. Okay, there's other 2 cups behind you, and once you turn around, you'll be able to see that. Okay, and once you decide to make that decision, you know what I mean, to turn things around in your life, you have the Sun card. Okay, the 6 of Swords. Do I want to take this? All right, I'm going to take this. And you have the Page of Cups. Okay, to me, this creates a 3 of Cups energy. Once you decide to turn around and look at those cups behind you, you add that Page of Cups to those other 3 of Cups. To me, that's celebration. And then these 2 cups are obviously, these 2 cards are obviously cards of success, you know. So with that being said, Gemini, that is your reading for the month of December. And remember, this is like timeless, right? Like timeless energy. So moving on to, oh my God, Libra, what's going on with you guys? Okay, me trying to get this whole, I took a little intermission to get this whole thing going. Like stuff was falling everywhere. I couldn't get the card to stay up here. This was falling down. My incense was falling down, trying to catch things on fire. And funny enough, this circle like appeared in the air from the incense. I've never seen the incense do that before. I don't know how to. That's kind of cool. I wish I could recreate that, but I can't. So I feel like things are gonna come full circle, and then things are going to fall apart. Things are gonna, oh, in the world, things are gonna come full circle, and then they're gonna fall apart. That's how I feel. And that doesn't necessarily mean things falling apart is a bad thing. Okay, things just need to come full circle. You know what I mean? So then, and coming full circle, it means an end. Okay, things need to come to an end so that you can move on to better things. And I feel like this situation may not be the most stable, or you may not be in the most stable environments. I honestly feel like this has to do with home life, because I saw a card in this deck, because I was, I like to reshuffle every card or whatever before I start something new. So I saw the home card, and then I saw all that glitters is not gold. Okay, so definitely not the most stable foundation. And I feel like, Libra, you guys are all about balance. You guys are all about justice. So this is definitely not your element to be, unhinged. So we'll see what the cards have to say. I left this card out just because of the energy that it, like this circle, sits in a living room, and the living room is usually where family gathers. You know what I mean? People come and spend holidays, Christmas, open gifts, chit chat, have company over. People usually go into the living room, like the family room. To me, this is a big has to do with family or friends that are like family, situations like that. And it could be like the opposite, to where things aren't as stable or as balanced or together as you want it to be. You know what I mean? You feel like everything's falling apart around you, but it's really falling apart to come back together again. And don't look at other people's lives and other people's situations as if the grass is greener. Everything that looks picture perfect is not always that way. Be thankful for, the people that you do have around you. Be thankful for the people that you do have supporting you. But yeah, I feel like this can go either way. Either things are falling apart to come together, or things are coming full circle to fall apart. Okay, either way, it's a change, and it's things that are coming together, like as out of fate, things that are supposed to happen. You know what I mean? I just feel like that is where you're at. Like this is like a wheel of fortune moment. Okay, and regardless of how it looks, if things are not so great, and then or things are great and they're falling apart, you know what I mean? It's a win-win situation. This is how I feel. A win-win situation. This card. Where is it? Expectation. Don't seek anyone's approval. And you see how she's like in a meditative space. You know what I mean? She's surrounded by nobody else but herself. You know, I think that this is, and oh my God, this feels like a mirror or like scrying, you know what I mean? Or, you know, just being in a place to where you can quiet your mind. There's no one else around you, you know what I mean? And you can really be in a meditative state to where you can be grounded, you know what I mean? And you can really like see the things that are illuminated around you and really appreciate that. You know what I mean? You see how she's like smelling the flower in nature. There's a fairy on her, you know, like, and the moon's hanging up there. Like, just really seeing the magic that's around you, the magic that is happening in your life. Like, that's what I feel like. It's probably like a whole lot of chaos, but if you really like go within, you know what I mean, you're able to see that there is magic happening right before your eyes. Like, things are really coming together, regardless of how it seems to you. Like, magic is really happening there. So I'll pull one more card. We'll see what we get here. Dear Spirit, what is surrounding my Libras for the month of December? What energy is surrounding my Libras for the month of December? Okay, so your potential is endless. And look at this. Isn't that interesting? And then look at the Libra card. Look at that fire. Look at that fire. Balance. Okay? Life, it's gonna be, you're gonna regain your footing again. You're gonna regain that balance again. And you know, I just feel like things are probably a little bit unhinged, or things are going to get unhinged. And it's going to kind of throw you off because that's not your natural state of being. But there's magic happening. Like, there is a purpose to behind the madness that is, you know, really bringing things together for you for the better. Okay. So no matter how it looks right now, just, you know, trust the process. Okay. Come home to yourself, escapist, okay? And I feel like this has to do with getting rid of the chitter chatter that's around you, you know what I mean? And just getting really back into your own space. It's nothing here but you, yourself, and whatever story you're reading here. And I feel like this is the story of your life, you know, just kind of going over all the goodness that's in your life. You know what I mean? That's happened up until this point, you know, and just realizing how blessed you really are. And then you see how she has like this star in her hand. I honestly feel like there is magic truly happening. And I feel like these two cards are very interesting. This is very introspective energy. Trying to, you know, getting time to be alone. I feel like it's truly important to get away from like the chitter chatter of like the world or your circumstances, or even like maybe I feel like you might have like a really noisy household, or a lot of you're surrounded by a lot of people, or a lot of people live with you and things are a little bit chaotic. That's why these two cards are like surrounding this being alone. Like, I just feel like there's a lot going on around you at one time, and you're just needed to be kind of in your own space. All right. Okay, Spirit, what do my Libras have to look forward to in the month of December? What's going on for my Libras in the month of December, Spirit? Let's get one here, and let's get another one there. This is like my therapy card. or needing to be around someone card, or someone needing to help you. But since it's in the reverse, I feel like you're trying to get away. Trying to get away from people, or just, not really get away, but just, like trying to detach yourself a little bit to find your own inner peace. You know what I mean? Just to find like calmness in chaos. You know what I mean? Or, you know, if this hasn't happened yet, this is where you're going to end up. You know what I mean? Trying to find calmness in chaos. Like I said, this situation can go either way. Either, things are coming full circle to break away, or things have already fallen apart, going to come back together and come back full circle. But either way, it's a place of being blessed. TikTok, it's a matter of time. You see, there's another circle. There's another circle. It's divine. It's fate. I think I said that before, but it's definitely fate, a fated situation. No matter what you do, it's going to happen regardless, but this is for the benefit of you. It's the universe giving you an opportunity, or giving an opportunity for things to be better than what they already are. Okay. And this clean up energy, to me, this is needing to clean up anything out of your mental space that is no longer of service to you. Because when we move into a different paradigm or a different phase in our life, we cannot bring those things that we once held in our life as beneficial into the next phase. It just doesn't, in my eyes, work that way. Some things can go, some things can come, but some things can go as well. It's about a balance and finding out what worked for you in the past and what worked and what did work. And what did work, you can bring it along. But what didn't work, you got to let it go. Okay? So, let's see if we can get some tarot card readings. Some tarot cards for y'all. Okay, Spirit, please give me a closing message for my Libras for the month of December. Okay. How many cards? Ooh, I'll just put one more. Whatever comes out next. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. 3 of Wands. I just feel like, you just want to get away. You want to get away. There's too much conflict going on. You just want to get away from that. You really want to find your own inner peace. And I just feel like this is a situation where everybody wants to be heard, but nobody's listening. And when no one's listening, nothing can be done correctly, or no one can move forward from this point because everybody has their guard up because they're feeling like they're not going to be heard, so they're not going to listen to anybody else. And you're just like, I'm tired of this shit. I got to move on. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? You want to be in a place where you really are at your strongest. You know what I mean? Where you really feel nurtured, where you feel loved, where you feel confident. You really want to be in a place where you're in a place of power, in a place of peace. I definitely feel like that's where you want to be. But I feel like this is the situation is emotionally draining, mentally draining. This could be depression. There could be some kind of manipulation in the I just feel like this has to do with home or friendships, something very homey, some place where you would call home, or around people that you would feel like you're at home with. I just feel like there's some kind of disruption in that area. Somebody could definitely be like an emotional manipulator. You definitely might feel like you owe someone something, because they make you feel that way. I could definitely connect with that type of thing. Like someone who likes to play on your emotions, and it makes you like rethink things or second guess yourself. Like it just is, this is like a whole lot. A whole lot, right? And I feel like you, that a lot of times when we are being manipulated, there's like a place where we can't really see the things that are actually happening around us because we're in this state of denial. There could be like a state of denial of the things that are actually like really going on, you know? So I would definitely say that, you know, just take this time to try to find peace within yourself, whether that means you need to go out into nature, you know what I mean, leave the home space for a couple of days, or, you know, not text anybody, not talk to your friends for a couple of days, whatever you need to do to find your balance again, because this is so not your natural energy. This is so not your norm. You really are able to see things at all angles, and you're really, really balanced person. But for somehow, you know, and I really feel like in order for you to be in this situation anyway, to be unbalanced like this, it has to be someone that is close to you that can actually really get under your skin. This is somebody who really like gets under your, who knows how to freaking trigger you, yo. Like they know how to trigger you. They know how to get under your skin. And this is like, I hate people like that, because these are people that know you oh so freaking well, and they know how to trigger you. They know how to do it because they know you, and they know what specifically makes you tick, you know. So this might be a time where you need to go into your own space, step away from people. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be for forever, but for right now, you need to let the smoke clear. You really need to focus on yourself and your inner peace, you know. But either way, something is gonna come out. Something good is gonna come out of this. That is just the divineness behind it. But I hope, Libra, you liked your reading. I'm about to move on to Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. How y'all doing? Say, who's being unbothered? Say I. Who is stepping in their power? Say I. Say, who is the queen? Who is the king? Say I am. Like, honestly, that's how I feel. Like, y'all are, like, so unbothered by whatever the fuck, like, comes your way. You know what I mean? Just so unbothered. Like, I feel like you guys are finally stepping in to a place of power. And that is like undeniable. And can't nobody really frustrate you. I just feel like y'all been through a lot, and y'all just don't give a fuck no more. You know what I mean? Like, when you just don't give a fuck no more, like, people don't like that. People get so bothered by that. when people just can't phase you no more. Even the people who've, like, know how to get under your skin, even when that don't work no more, like, that's a whole nother level of being unbothered, okay? A whole nother level of being unbothered. Take a chance on them. I don't know. Is there, y'all, are y'all like, yeah, there it goes again. Are y'all, talking to somebody new? Is somebody trying to get into your space? Or somebody, like, looking up to you? Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but someone likes what it is that you're doing. Someone likes what you represent. Someone likes your energy, and they want to be around you. They feel motivated by you. They feel like they can elevate themselves, you know, being around you. Or something that you got going on, they can see how that can grow. And they just want to be a part of it. But I would say, be aware of people who are leeches. And I don't want to say like leeches in a bad way, but people who really just don't have a lot to offer you in return. Like you have so much, but they don't have enough to offer you in return. And it's a constant like you giving. That's not like the greatest place to be, because you don't want to be depleted. Like you're in an unbothered energy. Why would you want to come off your throne for somebody, you know? Spirit, what is surrounding my Aquarius for the month of December? What is surrounding my Aquarius for the month of December? Think before you judge. Ooh. You know, somebody really might want to be around you, and you really might have your guard up. Like, you don't know if you really want to give this person attention because of the stuff that you've been through in the past, and you've already got yourself like, I am in an unbothered energy and I really don't want to be fucked with, and you don't want, it's like when you get into a good place, you know, you want to maintain that energy, and you just don't have time to try to take a chance with somebody new, you know what I mean? Even if they probably have like nothing but good intentions, it's just like, it's one of those things, it's not you, it's me. Like, I'm finally in a place of peace, or I'm working to be in a place of peace, and I just don't know if I want that to be disrupted by anybody or anything. It says, okay, this is the Mirror card. Treat your body like the palace it is. Like, you see this person so unbothered. Like, okay, I don't know if you've seen those things, like those advertisements of like I don't know what they're called, but they're like parties where everybody has their headphones. They're in their own world. They can't really hear other people. They can't really hear outside chatter. They only hear the music that's playing in their ears, and they're dancing to their own beat. Like, that's you. And you're really not trying to let anybody up in that space right now. You're having a good time. You're doing your own thing. Like, you just like, you probably just don't like want to take an opportunity to let nobody in. Like, you've been through enough. Like, you've done enough. Like, you know, why change that now? What does this person have to really offer you to really make you move from the position, what the hell? From the position that you are in now. Oh my God, this person could talk like a whole lot of game, like just be very gabby, very talky, like very talkative, and you're just like, please slow down, stop talking, leave me alone, keep that energy over there. Like, this person can really be very talkative. But you know, I wouldn't say completely shut this person out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say completely like shut this person out. They may have something that to offer you that is of benefit, but I just don't think that you just might not let this person in. You know what I mean? You might just not give this a whole lot of thought or time of day, just because you're in a place where you're really trying to maintain your peace and maintain your sanity, and you're not really focused on letting anybody disrupt that, regardless if it's good or bad. Like, you really have tunnel vision when it comes to this. Spirit, what is surrounding my Aquarius for the month of December? What is surrounding my Aquarius for the month of December, Spirit? Yeah, you're very heavily guarded, I feel like, just because you're not really for the bullshit. Round and round. round and round. Like, this is to me like repetitive, doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I feel like this is the type of energy that you're trying to step away from, doing the same thing over and over again. And I feel like you feel like if you gave this some thought, it would be like you're doing the same thing over and over again. Like, it's 222 on my clock as we speak. So, you may feel like you're doing something repetitive. Like, this is like you can just see it. Like, you can just see, you're like, like, I done been there, done that, and I am not trying to do that again. Like, please. Go the distance. You are really not being moved. You are really not being moved by this. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person could really be trying to come at you, really trying to like talk up a good game, or really trying to like get you to be, or get to be in your good graces. And I feel like you're really heavily guarded. This could be like love related, or partnership related, or work related. This could be like a co-worker. This definitely could be a co-worker. And this could definitely be a love interest as well. It just depends on, what your situation is, but I just don't feel like this is something that you're really open up to. Like, this person can probably even get annoying. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person can even be annoying. Observer. This is somebody who's been watching you. They really look up to you. They really, really, really look up to you. They really just want to be around you, but you're just like, there's something about this person that's off-putting. It's not like they necessarily mean any harm, but they're just probably really fucking annoying. You know what I mean? It's probably like just too much energy, too much. This person could be like really hyper. You know what I mean? I really feel like this is somebody who looks up to you, who just wants to be in your space, who wants to be around you. They like what you got going on. They like what you represent. They like how you carry yourself. They like your attitude. They like how you talk. They like how you interact with other people. It's just something about you that they really admire, but you find them annoying, or they can be annoying. They can talk too much. They can want too much. They can be too needy, too clingy. Like, just something about this that you just like, please. Put a fork in me. I'm done. Put a sock in it. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, I just feel like you just want to be like, just shut the fuck up, just shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one of those things where you kind of like want to just like strangle somebody. Like, okay, it doesn't get a little violent, but like, it's just like one of those energies where you're just like, oh, please, like, please. And I'm feeling it real heavy. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want, hell, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting really annoyed for you. I don't know what that's about, but okay. We'll go with it. We will go with it. All right, Spirit. Anything else you would like to say to my Aquarius for the month of December? Yeah, somebody is for real, yo. Like, this is kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like scary, though. Like, this is usually like everybody's like stalker card. Like, somebody who just, oh my God, just likes watching you. Just wants to talk to you. Just wants to always be around you. Like, that is like, like I said, be careful. People, like, they may not mean no harm, but they can be really draining. They can be really, really, really draining to the point where it's a little spooky. Okay? Like, you're so unbothered by this. Like, you are just, look at this. Like, you're looking one way, they're looking at you, they admire you. This could be someone younger than you, but I just feel like not so much younger, but annoying. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't like that energy. I don't like that at all. Annoying as fuck. Okay, anything else for my Aquarius? Aquarius for the month of December? Anything else, Spirit? Hey, this Empress card came up before. Yeah, I just feel like you're just trying to be in your own peace, in your own space. Like I feel like it's taken a lot of you to kind of find that inner peace and balance, and you really just don't want that to be disrupted by nobody or nothing. Like, you're really kind of cautious too, because it's like this, but you're really kind of cautious with like mingling with a whole bunch of people, mingling with like new people or getting to know new people. It's just something about that. It's just like you are like ultra cautious about stuff like that because, you know, like I said, you have gotten your place, gotten to a place or getting to a place of where you're cool, you're relaxed, you're, you know, really in your peace and in your strength. You're on your throne. Like, you just really not like like fucking with people like that, but they want to fuck with you like that. All right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will talk to y'all later.